the ocean is far bigger and scarier than most of us can even imagine. Beneath the waves are creatures so massive, so strange, that they almost feel like they belong in science fiction. But these giants are very real, and today, we're going to explore some of the largest and most powerful beings that roam our planet's waters. By the end of this video, you may never look at the ocean the same way again. Imagine diving deep into the sea, where the sunlight fades and shadows stretch across an endless blue. Suddenly, out of the distance, a massive shape glides silently toward you. At first, it looks like a moving island. Then it comes closer, and you realize it's a whale shark, the gentle giant of the sea. These creatures can grow up to 30 feet long, weighing more than 18 tons, yet they feed only on small fish and plankton as they swim with their giant mouths wide open. At first glance, you might expect a whale shark to be dangerous, but it's quite the opposite. Despite their size, they are peaceful filter feeders. They swim slowly through tropical waters, swallowing tiny creatures that drift too close. People lucky enough to swim beside them say it's like floating next to a living bus, silent and majestic. It's a reminder that not every giant of the sea is a threat, some are guardians of calmness in the deep. But not all giants are so gentle. Now picture the great white shark, one of the most feared predators in history. Its very name sparks fear, and for good reason. With bodies reaching up to 20 feet in length, great whites have jaws filled with razor-sharp teeth designed for tearing flesh. They are fast, powerful, and perfectly adapted to hunting seals, sea lions, and sometimes, even other sharks. When a great white shark hunts, it does so with terrifying precision. Its senses are so sharp that it can smell a single drop of blood in hundreds of liters of water. And when it charges at prey, it can reach speeds of over 20 miles per hour. Once the jaws clamp down, there is little hope of escape. Half of all recorded shark attacks on humans come from great whites, making them the ocean's most notorious hunter. But even they are dwarfed by other giants of the sea. Enter the fin whale, the second largest creature on Earth. Stretching up to 85 feet long and weighing over 80 tons, these massive beings glide silently through the deep. Their bodies are so long they can rival 2 school buses placed end to end. Yet, like the whale shark, they're peaceful feeders, living mostly on plankton and small fish. Despite their size, fin whales are surprisingly fast, capable of swimming at incredible speeds for such massive creatures. They rarely come near the shore because of their enormous size, staying in deeper waters. Sadly, their numbers have dropped over the years because of hunting and pollution. These gentle giants are reminders of how fragile life in the ocean can be, no matter how big the creature. Now let's shift from whales to something more unusual, the lion's mane jellyfish. At first glance, it looks beautiful, glowing with colors of red, purple, and orange. But don't let its beauty fool you. This jellyfish is the largest of its kind, with tentacles stretching up to 130 feet long, longer than most blue whales. Its bell-shaped body can grow over 7 feet in diameter, like a parachute drifting through the sea. Those tentacles are not just for show. They're covered in stinging cells that paralyze prey instantly. Small fish, other jellyfish, and even the occasional unlucky swimmer can find themselves in serious danger. Each year, these jellyfish cause painful stings and sometimes even fatalities. But in the open ocean, they move gracefully, drifting like living fireworks in the dark. And then, towering above them all, comes the true ruler of the ocean, the blue whale. Nothing alive today can compare to its size. Blue whales can grow over 100 feet long and weigh as much as 180 tons. To put that in perspective, that's heavier than a fully loaded airplane. Yet, for all their size, they live on one of the smallest foods in the sea, tiny shrimp-like creatures called krill. A single blue whale eats over 4 tons of krill a day. That's millions of tiny animals swallowed daily by the largest creature on Earth. Their calls can travel for hundreds of miles underwater, making them not only the biggest but also among the loudest animals in existence. Imagine the power it takes for a sound to echo across an entire ocean. Welcome to Horus TV. We share the most fascinating survival stories, natural wonders, and mysteries from around the world. If you love discovering the unknown, you're in the right place. Now let's dive deeper into the secrets of the sea. While blue whales are unmatched in size, they too face threats. Large ships crossing oceans have collided with these giants, injuring or killing them. Pollution and hunting have also reduced their numbers. Despite being peaceful, blue whales are vulnerable, and it's up to humans to protect them. When you realize such massive creatures can still be hurt so easily, it shows how fragile the balance of life in the ocean really is. Think about it for a moment. The ocean holds mysteries we haven't even begun to uncover. Scientists estimate that we've only explored a tiny percentage of the deep sea. That means there could be even larger, stranger creatures lurking in the darkness, waiting to be discovered. For all we know, legends of sea monsters might not be too far from reality. Stories of sailors seeing massive shadows beneath their ships, or tentacles reaching out of the waves, may not just be myths. The ocean is vast, and every year, new species are discovered that shock scientists. Could there be creatures bigger than blue whales hiding in the unexplored trenches of the Pacific or Atlantic? It's a question that keeps researchers searching. The ocean is not just home to giants, it's a place of survival. Every creature, big or small, has a role to play in the ecosystem. The whale shark cleans the seas, the great white keeps populations balanced, jellyfish control smaller species, and whales recycle nutrients that feed entire marine environments. Without them, the ocean as we know it could collapse. But beyond the science, there's also wonder. Standing on a beach, watching the endless horizon, you're looking at a world larger than all the land on Earth combined. Beneath that surface live creatures we may never fully understand. That's the magic and the mystery of the ocean. It humbles us, it terrifies us, and it inspires us. So the next time you think about the ocean, remember that its giants are more than just animals. They are living reminders of how small we are compared to nature's scale. They remind us of survival, power, and peace all at once. And maybe, just maybe, they remind us to protect the world we share with them. Thank you for watching Horus TV. If you enjoyed exploring the largest creatures of the sea, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with your friends. The ocean is full of secrets, and together, we'll keep uncovering them, one story at a time.